Welcome to Jessa and Travis Fitness Vlog.
Hey everyone, let's talk about fitness. Hey everyone, so today we're going to be talking about fitness. As you know, me and Jessa's vlogs and a lot of our topics are going to be long distance related, but also fitness related. It's really important that couples keep fitness in mind. A healthy couple is a happy couple, and couples that work out together stay together, and that's a good thing to remember. But so Jessa's going to throw up a video of me deadlifting, and I kind of wanted just to hit on some pointers with deadlifts. And I do a sumo stance barbell deadlift, and I know a lot of beginners probably won't be deadlifting much or doing a lot of Olympic lifting, but I wanted to give you my personal pointers on some deadlifting, just a little bit of workout knowledge, tribal knowledge I guess in general, and then work into a little bit of nutrition. I'm not going to hit everything too crazy because it could be a very, very long topic. So I'm getting ready for a deadlift competition, and that's why she's going to throw up this video. The video shows me deadlifting 405 pounds. That's probably around 200 kilos or so, or somewhere around there. You guys can do the conversion. But I do a sumo deadlift, so my feet are quite wide. A conventional or a standard deadlift doesn't feel good with my back, so I stick to the sumo deadlifting. Allows me to move more power, shorter range of distance, and I can really utilize my quads to really pull that weight off the ground. A couple things I do is I take a deep breath. I have a weightlifting belt on, deep breath, and I exhale going up, keeping my core tight, keep that belt pushed against my abdomen to keep my spine very, very secure, and I try to keep my back as straight as possible, shoulders back, chest up, head in a neutral position, and I pull. And I don't jerk it, I just pull, right? The sumo deadlift typically for me, the first couple seconds is slow off the ground, and then it'll come right up. I love deadlifted. I think it's probably one of the best movements for power and strength, and it works everything from your arms, shoulders, back, legs, butt. I mean, it works everything. If there was a number one workout I'd always do besides bench, squat, and deadlift. That's exactly those three big ones: bench, squat, deadlift. That's really what I love to hit when I'm hitting power. I think it's a great movement. Moving on to some of the things I wanted to talk about with just general weight loss. Okay, so I want to talk about natural sugars and refined sugars. So I'm not going to throw a bunch of articles in your face. If you guys want to, you can go ahead and Google refined sugars versus natural sugars. I'm just going to tell you a sugar is a sugar. It doesn't matter what the name of it is. Whether it's in a candy or whether it's in a fruit, it's still processed as sugar. Now, the difference between these two are refined sugars processed a little differently than your natural sugars. So natural sugars have your antioxidants, they have your all your nutrients and all your proteins and all your fibers, right? So when a sugar is consumed with all of that through the natural line, an apple, a pear, a peach, whatever it might be, natural sugars, right? So the sugar is easier digestible and consumed by the body when it's in its natural form. Now, where you get really, really nasty results is with refined sugar. This refined sugar is added sugar that you might have in a candy bar or in a soda drink or in your orange juice, or a lot of it, you'll see on the package, it'll read, sugar, and then it'll say added sugar. Well, that added sugar is typically refined sugar. And that is not good. So a sugar can't really process properly if it's not taken with a fiber or a protein, right? Your body struggles to process that, and or it'll kick your pancreas into overdrive, producing insulin where it's not needed. That's why we like to eat the natural sugars, right? I'm not going to go too a deep dive in without giving you all references. I'm just giving you from my coaching history. So, natural sugars, have at it. Not too crazy, but have at it. But stay away from the refined sugars. If you don't have to drink that soda or eat that candy bar, or just eat those unhealthy sugar avenues, just try to stay away from those. They're really, really not good for you. And then I was going to talk about the carbohydrates. So carbs are great for individuals that are using them. I like to say using them because I don't want to just be like, no, don't eat carbs because they're super, super bad for you. Stop eating rice, right? I always tell Jessa, I was like, slow down on the rice, because rice is a carb. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It's going to get processed the same way in your body, right? It's going to get processed as a sugar because the carbs, right, are translated into sugars. So, but too many carbs, when they're not being used, stored as fat. So if you're doing high intensity interval trainings, if you're in the gym 4 to 5 hours a week, heavy weightlifting, high intensity interval training, if you're doing cardio multiple times a week, carbs, you should be good. Without giving you crazy references, you should be good. You're not going to gain any weight. However, if you're not one of those people, if you're not in the gym 4 to 5 hours a week, if you are not using those carbs, if you are not burning those carbs, you will gain weight. They will store. It'll add on, it'll add until eventually you're not liking what you look like, right, in the mirror. I think it's everyone's goal, maybe not everyone's goal, but to have a attractive body. You like to feel attractive or sexy for your significant other, or just for yourself. You just like looking nice and being healthy, and you got to be really mindful what you eat, because you are what you eat. I don't want to, you could throw a crazy statistic out there, like 80% of working out is what you're eating, and it's so true, because for me, I have an addiction to powdered donuts. If I eat a whole bag of powdered donuts, I can guarantee you my abs for that entire week or 2 weeks not going to show very well, because the sugar, it bloats me, it slows my system down, hard to digest. When you push too many carbs through your body, like bread, slows down digestion at a massive rate. It doesn't help you absorb nutrients or anything like that. So I take a lot of liquids in my diet. I eat a lot of greens in my diet, and I just try to get all the phytonutrients that you can, and that's basically every color of the rainbow. Take it in. Take it in per day if you can, take it in per week. Supplement if you have to take it in with a superfood supplement or something. It's very, very important to get your nutrition in if you're going to be working out and lifting. So just touch on that real quick, the nutrition side of things. And you know, for me personally, I don't eat the best all the time, but I work out hard enough and long enough, and I count my calories, I count my proteins, what I eat, my macronutrients, and if you guys have any questions about any stuff like that, you can, you know, comment below. But there's a lot of ways you can stay healthy, even during COVID, right? I have a TRX. You can go and grab a dumbbell. You can go and grab resistance bands. There's a lot of ways that you can work out at your home. Since if you don't have a gym open, I am lucky enough. I work on a base. I have the gym open. I'm always there. I do 3 days on, 1 day off. Typically, if I need that second day off, I will. And I do 3 days on. The first 3 days are push-pull legs, lightweight, maybe more of a hypertrophic range between 8 and 12. And then my next 3 days is a heavy range day, where I try to stay between 3 to 6 rep ranges, right? And at like 90% of my max weights. I do this because it gives me enough time to build the muscle, but it also gives me enough time to build the strength and stamina. So I can go and deadlift 315 pounds several times versus having a 1 rep max and you're exhausted. I think that's a big difference of what you're going for. If you're going for, you know, a beach bod, maybe hypertrophy is what you want, and you don't really care about lifting heavy, but you care about looking good. Now, a lot of power lifters are going to say, you know, I'm going to eat everything I can, I'm going to lift as heavy as I can. So normally you see a power lifter that's maybe a little bigger, a little bulkier, but they can move a lot of weight, and that's great for them. I'm kind of in between. I have a decent amount of stamina, and I have a decent amount of strength, and I'm only 165 pounds, so I'm not super heavy. So even when I'm squatting 345, you know, it is a lot for me. It's heavy. When I'm deadlifting 405 or 435, it is heavy for me to move. So you know, it's different if you weigh 240 pounds and you're lifting those weights. You should be lifting more than that, right? If you're going by percentages. But for me, I'm just in between. I kind of have a hybrid. I have a hybrid workout plan where I have a decent amount of hypertrophy, a decent amount of strength, and I can balance it very well with my work and my diet and what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. So you really need to find what works for you. If you like these just generalized videos, please let us know. Hit that like button, please. It helps the channel. Subscribe, and we should be going live. I'd like to do a live video on something that you all pick out, and I'll do a deep dive into it if you'd like. So I'm a part-time investor too, so if you guys have any investing questions, I'm not a financial advisor, but I do dabble in some of that stuff too, which has nothing to do with this video. But anyways, again, thanks for listening. This was just a quick generalized video of fitness and nutrition, and my preferences, and thank you for watching.
Ngayon naman, i-share ko po sa inyo kung ano lang naman yung workout na ginagawa ko. So yun nga po, meron akong videos na in-upload nun, yung abs workout na ginagawa ko. Sa bahay lang naman po kasi talaga ako nag-workout. So, yun. Mostly lang po sa mga workout na ginagawa ko ito, yung reverse crunch, Spider-Man plank, cross-body mountain climber, Russian twist, in and out, plank with hip dips, crunch, plank, heel tap, bicycle crunch, and yung straight leg crunch. Yun guys, so kung gusto nyo malaman kung ano yung workout na yun, watch na lang po yung video na in-upload ko dun sa previous kong video na in-upload. So, yun po yung workout na ginagawa ko. Dun lang po. Dito lang sa bahay. Yun lang kasi. Kasi hindi po naman talaga ako nag-gym. Hindi po ako pupunta ng gym. So, yun po. Sa mga nagtatanong kung nagda-diet daw po ba ako. Hindi po ako nagda-diet. Yun. Pero more on gulay lang din ako. May time na, yun, yung gulay, haluan ko lang naman, ganun. Hindi naman talaga ako yung mapili sa pagkain, basta, kasi mabilis din yung metabolism ko talaga, guys, di ko alam. Pero, although, before, chubby po talaga ako, yun. Yung after kong yun, yung galing akong Japan kasi hindi po ako nag-workout noon, tsaka panay kain po kami sa restaurant, sa mga fast food, yun lang po. Tapos nito lang po ako, nung nakauwi ako sa Pinas, dun lang po naging consistent yung pag-workout ko. Tsaka isa pa guys, una, consistency, pangalawa, discipline. Discipline talaga sa sarili guys. Yun. Kapag yung sa pagkain, kailangan ng disiplina din talaga sa sarili natin. Kasi kung gusto mong ma-achieve yung ganong body, kung gusto mong maging fit ka, ganon, kung gusto mong maging healthy, yun, syempre, kailangan, meron tayong disiplina sa sarili natin. Mag-start yan sa sarili natin, guys. Ayun, yung dedication mo. Isa pa, yung dedication mo. Kung gusto mo ba talagang gawin yun, kung gusto mong gawin yun kasi gusto mo ng pagbabago, kung gusto mong gawin yun kasi worth it naman talaga siya. So yun, para sa akin, ginagawa ko yun kasi alam kong worth it siya guys. Alam kong kailangan ko, alam kong may magbabago sa sarili ko. Kaya ginawa ko siyang hobby ko na rin. Parang inaraw-araw ko siya. Meron lang akong may time na 2 days yung off ko sa isang linggo. Yun, 2 days. Tapos kasi guys, sa totoo lang, yung work namin, nakaupo lang talaga kami. Siguro kung hindi ako nag-workout dito sa bahay after work, yun, tumaba na rin talaga ako. Kasi malakas din talaga ako kumain guys, sa totoo lang. Kumbaga, nag-start lang din ako uminom ng tea, yun, parang cleanse lang din, ganun, 'di ba? Sabi nila cleansing daw din yung tea. Tsaka mas mabilis yung pagtunaw nung kinain ko, kaya nailalabas ko agad yun. So yun guys, maraming salamat sa nag-request nito kasi matagal na po sana talaga namin itong gagawin. Kaso yun nga, medyo busy po kami dalawa ni Travis. Iba po yung day off niya at iba rin yung day off ko. Pasensya na guys kung medyo kami madalas mag-upload ng video. Pasensya na kasi nga, yun nga, busy kami sa work namin. So yun lang guys, para sa akin, kung gusto nyong maging fit, kung gusto nyo ng ganong body, yung body goals na sinasabi nila, hindi naman masamang mangarap, 'di ba? Pero kung mangangarap ka, kung gusto mo maging ganon, syempre kailangan magawa ka ng effort. Kumbaga, gawin mo. Hindi yung gusto ko ng ganyan, hanggang gusto lang, 'di ba? Ganun naman tayo minsan, 'di ba? Gusto ko ng ganito pero wala tayong ginagawang paraan para makuha natin 'yun. So yun lang yung advice ko, guys. Kasi ako hindi naman ako fitness instructor. Kumbaga lang ako, na-motivate lang din ako ni Travis na ganun nga, para sa'yo din naman yan sa health mo, ganun. Hindi rin ako talaga dati active sa pag-workout. Yun lang. Kasi, before naman, feeling ko, hindi naman po kasi talaga ako tabain. Tumaba lang ako, yun nga, nung nag-Japan ako kasi panay kain nga, ganun. Wala talaga akong wala akong pinipiling pagkain nun. Sarap din kasi ng pagkain sa Japan, yun nga. So, yun lang guys, yung advice ko. Kumbaga, ito para sa akin lang. Ito yung experience ko lang, yun. Kumbaga, kung gusto nyo kung gusto mo maabot yung body goals na gusto nyo, yung mga body goals na ganyan, mag-put kayo ng effort guys. Kumbaga, magbigay kayo ng oras para doon. Kung gusto mo talagang gawin yun, kung gusto mo maging ganun, kailangan maging committed ka guys. Yun lang. So yun lang. So yun lang for today's video. Medyo mahaba na yung video namin na to. Kasi yun nga, nag-explain pa si Travis. Ang haba na nag-explain niya. Kaya medyo iniksian ko lang talaga guys. Maraming salamat guys sa panonood ng video namin. Maraming salamat sa nag-request po ng video na to. Thank you so much guys sa panonood ng videos namin. Maraming salamat and see you on our next vlog.